Monday and happy Valentine's Day. I'm popping on a few minutes early because we have to get to co-op. So, as most of you know, I homeschool, and this past December, my son started toying with the idea of going to public school. And at the end of the day, it came down to I don't really want to go to school. I want to be around more people. So, we joined a co-op this spring. So, today's the first day for that. So what I wanted to talk to you today about was who do you belong to? So, there was a story that was shared with me by my friend Tom. And I was thinking about it a lot and how it kind of fits into who we belong to, who are we following. And of course, Valentine's Day, we had this conversation with my kids about Valentine's Day, and really Valentine's. There's a few different scenarios of where it all came from, but they were honoring Saint Valentine, and in some scenarios there is multiple Saint Valentines. But at the end of the day, they were all martyred. They were all martyred for Christ. So I thought this story really fits for a Valentine's Day message as to who do you belong to. So here it is. And forgive me for I'm not the best at retelling stories, but I hope you'll get the message and it will touch your life and impact your heart. All right. So it's all about the shepherd, and we know that Jesus is the great shepherd. God is the good shepherd, right? So it's a story of a court case. So there are two men enter into the court. One man is accusing the other man of stealing a sheep that belongs to him. The other man, the defendant, says, no, that sheep emphatically belongs to me. It's my sheep. And so they went through all the proceedings, all the accounts, numbers, and math, everything. And the judge was at a standstill. The judge did not know which way to go because one man said, this sheep belongs to me. The other man said, no, this sheep belongs to me. I did not steal him. He was missing and I went after him. I chased after him. I pursued him because he belongs to me. So after debating for a while, the judge decides, all right, bring in the sheep in question. And he brought the sheep in question, and you can just imagine little sheep sitting there, looking around, right? Don't mind my farmer in the Dell sheep message there. And he said, okay, I want the plaintiff, the one who accused the other man of stealing the sheep from him, to step outside the courtroom and call the sheep. So the man gets out, goes outside, does his shepherd calling the way he would normally call his sheep. And the sheep goes, he heard him. Just kept looking around like, I'm here listening, right? So then he says to the defendant, all right, plaintiff, come back in. Defendant, go outside, call your sheep. So he goes outside, calls his sheep. The second the sheep heard his voice and the call that he makes, that sheep went running to him. So it was obvious to the judge, the defendant did not steal the sheep, but in fact, the sheep had gone astray and wandered into this other herd, and he was just reclaiming his own sheep. So what does all this have to do with anything, and even Valentine's Day? So as I shared at the beginning, Valentine's Day, the different stories is about martyrdom, living your life for Christ, right? This sheep belonged to the shepherd, right? There are multiple shepherds out there, and there are multiple saying that guy belongs to me, you belong to me. There's multiple pressures on your life saying you belong to different things, a different group, a family, a job, a career, a purpose, like all these things pulling us, right? In different directions. But who do you run to when you hear their voice? Who do you belong to? So this Valentine's Day, I encourage you to contemplate who you belong to. And if you were to hear your shepherd's voice, would you recognize him? Would you go running to him? Guys, that is the most important relationship that you could have in your life, is the one with your Creator. And I pray this Valentine's Day that you know, and if you don't know, you seek to know your Creator and hear his voice so that you can belong to him. All right, that's all I have for today. I want to pop off with this last thought is, if you're not already in my group, join us, Healthy, Wealthy, Wise, a faith-based journey to do more, give more, and serve more, as we talk about health, finances, and connecting with our Creator. And I will see you guys tomorrow.